What's up, guys? This is Hylian. It is April 23rd, Wednesday, 5 p.m. And this is Hylicast. Welcome. This is going to be a podcast, stream, whatever you want to call it, focused on helping you guys get better at Project M. I get asked questions on the forums a lot, like, how do I improve? I'm stuck, so I thought I'd just start doing a weekly or bi-weekly cast to help people out. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Hylian. My name is Jordan Fruin. I go by Hylian in the Smash community. I've been playing competitively since 2003. Played Melee, Brawl, Project M. I've entered a few 64 tournaments, but I'm not good at it. I played Nessun 64, Fox Falcon, Melee, Ice Climbers in Brawl, and Link, Lucario, Ice Climbers in Project M. I'm an admin on Smashboards.com, and I'm in the Project M backroom. How do I punish Link Squad? We're gonna have a good time today. Alright, let me turn on music, because music is good. Alright, just a precursor. How does everything sound? You guys can hear me okay? Hear the game?
Choose your character.
Yeah? Alright, so this episode of Hylicast is dedicated to practicing normal music. Sorry, guys. This episode is dedicated to how to train. Turn the music down slightly. No problem. Then, how's that? There's like a 20-second delay, so I'm gonna have to wait a second.
Choose your character.
Everything good? Yeah? Sounds good? Lower, alright, I'll lower it just a little bit more. Alright. Go Link first. So, this entire episode is going to be focused on practicing by yourself. A lot of people have trouble knowing what to do when they practice. After you get to a certain point in your game, it's just kind of hard to get better without playing other people. But I do think there are a lot of things that you can do to improve just by yourself. And it's almost like a lost thing. A lot of people just go to tournaments and don't play a lot, myself included until recently. And if you really have a drive to get better and perform well in tournaments, then you almost have to practice. There are no good players who got where they are without spending time in the lab. And as much as people praise mind games and just reading your opponent, tech skill is incredibly important. And you want to have as many options available to you in any situation that you can, and you expand those options by practicing tech skill. This all makes sense, right? Logical stuff. But I'm going to kind of get into the nuances of it. Alright. Let's just go over how often you should train. This really varies from person to person. I would recommend 30 minutes to an hour a day, depending on how much time you have, just practicing everything we're going to go over in this episode. And yeah, practicing every day will keep your hands warm. Your video quality is godlike. Thank you. I want to say it's one of my friends, Dark Atma, he's a really good Melee player, and I've seen a lot of improvement from him. He just tells me he practices a lot just by himself, and I've seen him go from like losing to Kells every tournament to beating him 5 tournaments in a row, so stuff like this can really just push you over, especially if you've got the smarts down. So first I'm going to go over some general game mechanics that everyone I feel should know. These are important. You should practice them. I'm going to kind of start with some basic stuff, go over it kind of fast, and get into more advanced stuff. Why can't I press start? This is bad, guys.
Choose your character.
Start. I can't. Oh. Another thing, what's really good when practicing by yourself, go to time instead of stock. Make time limit infinite. And this way you don't need an opponent to practice against. You can just go straight in without anyone to play. This is very useful for stuff like you're about to see. The only annoying thing is the camera kind of focuses in on you. Okay, yeah, please. So obviously there's very basic stuff everyone should practice. I'm going to go over them like step by step. The first is wave dashing. Not much to say here. If you don't know how to wave dash, there are plenty of videos online. You just jump, air dodge directionally down into the ground. And as basic as this is, it can't hurt to practice it just a little bit every time you practice. Most people can do it pretty perfectly. There's also wave landing from that, which is just jumping onto a platform and air dodging into it. L canceling, press L as you land. Always gotta practice that. Just going over this basic stuff kind of fast so I can get to more important mechanics. Alright, the first thing I really want to show people is dash dancing. Now, dash dancing is one of the most important mechanics in the game, and while it is very simple and a lot of people know how to do it, I feel there's a lot of people who don't understand the intricacies of dash dancing. And these are very important for a lot of characters, especially characters with speed. It's not as useful for some characters that are really slow or have bad dashes, but overall this is one of the most important baiting tools in the game. And the level of dash dancing displayed by top players is so much above others that there's just like a clear advantage that they're using with this one mechanic, especially a player like Mango, for example, who can get people to... he can do nothing, he just dash dance by you. You'll feel so pressured that you'll roll or shield and he reads that. That's a really signature thing with this playstyle. So what most people think of dash dancing is just dashing back and forth. You do this to make sure your opponent doesn't know where you are when you're going to attack. You just try to keep them guessing, right? Or bait them in and dash out of range, you know. What you should practice while practicing dash dancing is the ability to move left and right. So instead of just going like this, you can move left and right, not even... I want to pick a better character this. You can move left and right without even knowing, or not really, not even knowing, not being able to tell differences in the animation. So as you can tell, I'm moving to the right and to the left just by dash dancing. And you need to practice dash dancing until you can do this back and forth across the stage, no matter what. This just really helps with your baiting game. If you can make these micro adjustments mid-match, it can help a lot. Instead of just doing this, if you're always dash dancing like this, people are gonna know the range you're in, you know? Like, you have the range of Marth's body as his dash, let's say. You're always going to be in this range if you're just dash dancing at the same range. So people will just overshoot. And this is compensated a lot by people just dashing back. But I mean, if you can alter, like micro alter, you can do things like just straight grab out of it. Or down tilt, wave dash. It's you can even just pressure someone to the ledge by dashing at them with the dash dance. It's much harder to react to than a normal dash dance. Very good. Let's see. You can use fixed camera mode. That is an amazing idea. How do I do that, Jolteon? Guys, we're gonna make this look better for you. Whoops. More rolls. Where is fixed camera mode? Special brawl?
Special brawl.
Fixed. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is gonna be amazing. Thank you, Jolteon.
3, 2, 1, go!
Actually, that might be a little bit worse. What do you guys think? Should I do it this way or... oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna do it normal.
No contact.
How do I control my own game? One sec. Alright, well that was just dash dancing. I feel like I went over that pretty well. Some more mechanics that we'll get into. What's a good character for this? It's just Mario. Alright, so another extremely important mechanic I feel everyone needs to learn. This one's actually hard, unlike dash dancing, is ledge dashing, or invincible ledge dashing, popularized by, you know, Leffen or hacks, whichever you want to say. And that is just grabbing a ledge and using and wave landing onto it while you still have invincibility. This is by far the best option for getting onto the stage for almost every single character in the game. Now that doesn't mean you should always do it, but it is without a doubt the best option you can pick. Ledge hop can be reacted to. This ledge dashing is almost instantaneous. You have invincibility during the first half of it, and you can choose any standing option once you get onto the ground. And that just makes it incredibly powerful. Ledge dash up smash, ledge dash jab, ledge dash grab. You completely turn it into a rock, paper, scissors game. And characters with good rolls, ledge dash into ledge dash into forward roll with like Lucario is just an extremely strong tactic for getting back on the stage. Whoops. And this is something I see a lot of up-and-coming players who will have really good fundamentals and really good play, and I'll never see them ledge dash. And ledge dashing is just really, really important. Let's go with me. You pretty much can cover every single option someone is hitting you with by ledge dashing. Also, you can use burst moves, which are moves that give him added mobility, like Link's dash attack, in combination with a ledge dash for just like crazy surprise attacks. So if someone's like dash dancing right here, they feel pretty safe against you on the ledge. And, like, notice where Link is and how far away I am from the ledge. This feels pretty safe if I'm just edge guarding from here, waiting for him to react to something. But I can just ledge dash attack, and I'm like past that point. Or even with oops. No edge dash. Also, alright, now here's the crazy thing I'm going to show you guys. Now this is all important. So normally ledge dashing is done by pressing down or pressing back, and then you jump immediately. First frame possible you want to jump for an optimal ledge dash. You want to retain as much of the invincibility as you can, and then you just air dodge left or right, depending on which side you're doing it on. Just air dodge sideways, and you just do it with the level. Right? Okay, now this is how people ledge dash in Melee. This is the only way to ledge dash in Melee. But in Project M there is actually another way to ledge dash, and it is much easier and much safer. Although it might be slower. I haven't tested it yet. And this is done. I don't even know if people know about this. I've never seen it mentioned. If you jump do your jumping animation, which is you just press jump, X or Y, or up on the control stick. In Melee, you can't do anything when you're in this animation, when you're jumping off the ledge, until like about the platform height. But in Project M, you'll notice you can immediately air dodge, which means you don't need to press down or back to ledge dash and jump and risk using your double jump or air dodging into the stage or killing yourself by air dodging out of the stage. You can actually just jump and then air dodge down forward, and you will ledge dash. The trick is you have to act within a certain amount of time. And this is completely safe. There's no way to kill yourself while doing this ledge dash. And it works with every single character I've tried it with. So if you are a PM exclusive player or a PM Brawl player, this will be very useful for you. I don't ledge dash this way because I also play Melee and I like practicing ledge dashing. I don't want to get used to ledge dashing in that manner when I can't do that in Melee. So, and yeah, you will get invincibility both of the ways. You carry your ledge invincibility through the jump, and I don't really have a way to show you that. But look how consistent this is. Like no matter what, I can do this. It's really easy, comparatively easy to the normal ledge dash. Now this will be the normal one. You can see, like, you can't really tell which one I'm doing. They're about the same speed. The only difference, aside from the input and risk, is that the Melee ledge dash actually can go further horizontally because you can get a full perfect wave dash out of it by going completely left or right on the stick, as opposed to the jump, which you have to hold down some because you're already in the air, or you're already above the stage a little bit. Because if I just go straight sideways out of the jump, actually I do that, that's interesting. You kind of triangle jump instead of just ledge dashing. So I always thought that was pretty cool when I found that, and I just found that just screwing around in training mode. What else do I have? General game mechanics. Another one that is really good to practice. Admittedly, I'm really bad at this in Project M. I can do it in Melee fine, and I probably should have gone to the lab before assuming this, but shield dropping. Shield dropping is a very useful tool in this game, Melee, any game really, and it is performed by shielding and moving your control stick down to the bottom left or bottom right corner. It doesn't matter, whatever is easier for you. And then you roll the stick downwards. Slowly. I'm really bad at it, but you can act out of this if you're good, if you practice this enough. For example, if you're up on this platform and if Marth full hops up airs you, you can shield. Drop the shield, and without dropping your shield, fall through the platform and punish him, like in there. You see this picking up a lot in Melee. Players like Sung or Axe are really popularizing it. But I do think this is an incredibly important tactic, especially for a character like Link or Bowser or anyone who has a slow dash speed or a slow jump squat. Link has a 6-frame jump squat, which is the second slowest jump squat in the game next to Bowser. He is slow getting into the air, and having an option like shield dropping to get you off platforms lets you react to things as opposed to just trying to jump away slowly. You also save your double jump. It is the fastest way, aside from just pressing down, to get off the platform for some characters. Input on this? So, yours. The input is you start your stick out like you're dashing slowly, and then you quarter circle down to the bottom. You can also start your stick. Oh, it's complicated. But at a, like, say like this is your stick center. You want to go at a 45-degree angle and start at the 45-degree angle, and then just go down to straight down. And you can do this from the back or from the front. And it's kind of easiest to do it while you're walking forward, because you can put your stick into that position while walking. It's kind of hard to do while you're just sitting there fast. Because the tricky part is you have to move your stick slowly so you don't input a roll or spot dodge. You can kind of see how my shield is swaying like this. And that's just because I'm moving my stick too fast. I use the AZ method. There are also multiple methods of shield dropping. You can look those up on Smashboards. I don't have a link, unfortunately. And I wish I could show them, but I am not that good at shield dropping. Where's my Dr. Pepper? Don't have any. I've been on a health kick recently, so no Dr. Pepper for me. But yeah, shield dropping is another really important mechanic to practice. Now that we've gone over ledge dashing, shield dropping, what else did I have on my list? That's pretty much it for general game mechanics. You just really want to make sure you're like freshened up on everything. So we just have good options. Like, okay, here's another one. Wave dashing on a shield. This is incredibly useful for every character in the game, and is often your optimal punish for any out of shield option. And this is done. You can do this in two ways. In Project M, you have to hold one trigger button down, but not press it all the way. And then you can shield with the other trigger, or wave dash with the other trigger. So if you light press shield R, you can wave dash with L, but not if you full press. And this is a bug we're working on fixing. In Melee, you can full press both. The other way to shield, wave dash out of shield is what I do. I just let go of shield and wave dash, which is faster, I think. And this is really useful for, say, like a Marth forward smashes your shield, you wave dash out and start a jab combo, you know? Or wave dash out grab with Fox, or it's almost always going to be your just optimal punish out of shield. And a good way to practice this is just getting a computer and putting it on a low level, like 3, and just letting them hit you and practice wave dashing backwards and forwards out of shield for punish options. And I think the easiest way to do it is to just let go of your shield and wave dash. But you can really just do whatever works for you. As long as you're doing it, that's all that matters. And like what you're seeing here, Link has the second shortest wave dash in the game, and he has a slow wave dash because of his jump squat, so this isn't a very good example. But
No contest.
another mechanic I will cover, because someone asked in the chat, is how to moonwalk. I love moonwalking. I actually know the guy who discovered moonwalking. His name was Mr. C. He was a Link player from Texas, and he found it in like 2003. And so I've been doing this forever. There is a way to kind of cheat moonwalk, and PM Depot, which is a great YouTube channel that shows PM stuff, showed how to do this, and it's using A and the C stick. I'm not going to show you, I'm just going to show you guys how to normally moonwalk. All you do to moonwalk is dash one direction, either direction, and while you're dashing that direction, you half circle your stick. Oh god, this is hard. Yeah, let's try this. Half circle your stick. So the faster you move your stick from left to right, the better the moonwalk will be. And you don't even have, if you can, you don't even have to trace the bottom. You just have to avoid the middle. So if it's faster for you to go down and then up, you can also go straight to the bottom right corner and go up. And moonwalking is entirely about speed. The faster you move the stick, the better your your moonwalk is going to be. Yes, my controller is very dirty. I'm sorry. It's white. It's unfortunate. And you can definitely... moonwalking is useful. Mostly it's just used to show off. But it is useful for certain characters, especially like Lucario, because Lucario struggles with some approach options in the air. But his bear is actually pretty good at it. And you can do things like Moonwalk Bear to approach. You'll most notably see like Captain Falcon players moonwalking. It is definitely a Falcon thing. And like I was just saying, Eternal Yoshi asked if moonwalking has a use other than looking flashy. You can get more distance out of a moonwalk. You'll get more distance out of a moonwalk with reverse momentum than you will with running. This was true of... Where's Falcon?
Captain Falcon.
Of melee. So normally, when say you want to back air someone far out, just using one jump, like you can get there. You see how far I am from the ledge? If you were to moonwalk instead, even without, I didn't even jump from the edge, or moonwalk from the edge, I just did it from the platform, and I still got more distance. It's really just like a distance thing. You can also do it for back air approaches. This is kind of mitigated in Project M because you can reverse aerial rush, which is another thing I should mention. But you can definitely see the difference in just jumping backwards and moonwalking, especially with a short hop. Like you can hit the edge of the stage from the middle, pretty much. Missed input for moonwalk again. Alright, I'll say this one more time. Moonwalking is dashing forward, or dashing in any direction, and then half circle the stick back to your back, the direction you aren't facing. And to do multiple moonwalks, you have to move the stick from your back to your front. And you can do that. You can go back across the front. This is so hard to explain. It's just forward, half circle back to do one moonwalk. To do multiple moonwalks, you just have to do the same motion over and over again. But you can pass through the middle on the way back, but you can't pass through the middle when you're inputting the moonwalk. So you'll kind of get a rhythm for it. Like you can probably hear my controller. And Rari's better, but true, you can't do it out of dash. You can also variable your moonwalk lengths. So I can do like quick, short moonwalks that almost make me go forward. See these like tiny moonwalks? I can do long moonwalks. It really just depends. And most of that is just kind of for flash. But it's a good thing to practice because it gives you really good stick control. And stick control in this game is very important. You know, even for things like drifting lasers. So like most people laser, they want to run away laser like this, you know? Like dash laser, dash laser, dash laser. You can actually laser and move backwards without, or forwards, without dashing in between. And that's just a stick manipulation, you know? Doing stuff like that, or moonwalking, Just really helps your develop dexterity with your thumb, or I actually use my thumb and my index finger on my controller. And any of those complicated movements will really just, you know, help you in that regard, and that will show in your play. And let's show roaring while we're at it. Roar is a reverse aerial rush. In Project M and Brawl, you can jump backwards out of your run animation. You can't do this in Melee. It is an extremely useful tool for edge guarding for some characters and just spacing in general. And it's done by just running and going into your skid animation. So you see this skid animation? Once you enter the first frame of your skid animation, you can jump and you'll be facing the other direction. So you just hold the opposite direction you're running. It's way easier than moonwalking, so most people should know how to do this. Please do not say the word brawl, that is offensive. There's nothing wrong with brawl. But, what other mechanics? B reversing. So if you press, you can reverse your momentum in the air. This is another brawl mechanic. You can reverse your momentum in the air by pressing B first, and then doing like a smash input like you would to do a forward smash, the opposite direction, or the direction your back is facing. So you want to press B while facing this way, and then slam the stick towards your character's back. And it doesn't matter, like it's always towards your character's back. So when I'm doing these like double ones, I'm switching direction by inputting it towards my character's back. And that can be useful. That's useful for a lot of characters, most notably like Lucario or even like Falco. Just momentum shifts can be very tricky and useful in the spacing game. I think they're more useful out of a full hop, honestly, but you can do things like that, which are pretty cool. Guys, please don't talk about Melee versus Brawl, or Brawl at all. There's no point. This is just focused on helping Project M players get better. Yeah, you can B-reverse other moves than your neutral B moves. For example, you can B-reverse a lot of side Bs, which I'm not doing. Actually, take it back. I don't know if you can B-reverse that. Alright, you probably can't. And this is different in just turnaround B, which is you press the stick before the B button. They're kind of opposites. B-reverse, you press B before stick, and turnaround B, you press stick before B. And that's a good thing to practice for a lot of people. Let's see what else. Alright, general. Okay, on to character-specific game mechanics. You can B-reverse down B moves as well. Yes, you can. That's another thing. You can even B-reverse up B moves. Pretty much any B move you can B-reverse. It's really just character-specific. You'll just have to try it out with all your moves. I'm so bad at that. Alright, on to... So, like, once you have... Those are just kind of game mechanics you can practice with any character. Also, depending on your character, you also want to practice your character-specific mechanics. And there's not as many of these as there are in Brawl, but especially for a character like Lucario with its on-hit cancel system, you just want to know all the quirks of it. And I'm not going to go into that at this moment because it's fairly complicated. But it's a really important thing, and I recommend whatever character you play, you just go on Smashboards, maybe go in some IRC chats, and watch some videos and see if your character has any important character-specific mechanics. What situation is down B for Lucario good in? Down B for Lucario is good for approach mix-up options. To get around hitboxes. He's actually invincible right there through the down B. And it's also useful while you have Aura to link combos because you can cancel out of it. And you can cancel into it. So for example, watch this combo if I can do it. Which I don't think I can. Alright. My fingers are really bad at this at the moment, but alright. This is a fail. What the heck? I think my Link Dolphin is lagging. I'm just pressing buttons too fast. Why can't I? Alright, I give up. I'll show you guys that later. For example, a good character-specific mechanic would be aerial glide toss. Any character that has items or gets a hold of an item can glide toss in air. And glide tossing is canceling your roll animation into an item throw. And the same applies for an air dodge. When you air dodge, you'll retain your momentum if you throw an item out of it. And this is done by air dodging and then using your direction, your control stick to pick the direction you want to throw in, and then your control stick to pick the direction you want to air dodge in, and then your C stick to pick the direction you want to throw the item in. This lets characters with throwable items just kind of have better mobility in the air. You can do cool things like this. It's a very useful recovery tool. It's almost necessary for like Toon Link, or it is necessary for Toon Link. Yes, this is actually a little bit different than Day-to-Days. Day-to-Day, it functions exactly like a glide toss, but it's different in the fact that you can't pick up Day-to-Day's waddles. But Day-to-Day can air dodge into them. And if you air dodge into them, you can use your momentum to do cool stuff like that. You can also do this in the air to recover, and it's really good. I've never really tried this before, but pretty sure it's just done. You throw them up. Alright, yeah. Alright. I don't know how Day-to-Day players do this, but you just air dodge into the waddle. Wait, can I show people what? Sorry guys, I will get this. There we go. You can do it multiple times in a row to recover. I have never practiced it before, so it's no surprise I can't do it. Alright. Now I'm gonna show you guys some really helpful stuff with let's put tag on. With items. So item play is pretty important in this game, more important than melee. There's only really one projectile user in melee, and that is Falco, a viable projectile user anyways. There's also Samus, but you can't, she's like on the cusp of viability, so we'll say Falco and Samus. But a lot of people don't know how to deal with projectiles in Project M because they just haven't been exposed to it as much in other games, notably melee. And there are some techniques that every character can do that can really mitigate your opponent's item game, which are especially useful against characters like Diddy, Peach, Link, anyone who has a throwable item. So if a Link is throwing a bomb at you, or a Diddy is throwing a banana at you, you have some options. You can catch it with A. Do not recommend this. The timing is hard. It's just really not worth the risk. You can catch it with air dodge, which I do recommend, and I'll tell you why in a second. You can also, actually I think those are your only options in this game. You can catch it with Z in the air. Maybe not. No. I don't think you can catch it with Z in the air in this game. But, there's this technique called instant throwing, or instant toss. This is how I do all of my bomb tricks. Like all this, I'm using instant tossing and AGT. Or this. And what instant throwing is you air dodge to catch an item. And during your air dodge, you can cancel the first 2 frames of your air dodge with an item throw. Because you can cancel the first 2 frames of your air dodge with an item throw, that means you can catch an item with air dodge and then throw it before the air dodge comes out. So you'll notice me Z-drop this bomb and then catch it again and throw it before I don't know why I'm so bad at this right now. But this is extremely useful. Like, I don't really know how to show how useful it is, you just have to trust me. If you're playing, say you're playing a Peach and she approaches a lot with turnips, she's gonna, actually I can show you. And you don't have, who's a character with a good item for you? Mario. I'll go with Lucario. So I don't, where's Peach? Computer. Alright. Will Peach throw turnips at me? Someone tell me. Do you have to catch the item with the first 2 frames, or will it buffer if you catch the item a bit late? You have to catch the item at the beginning of the air dodge. This is the only way to catch the item. Oh, the first thing she did was throw a turnip. Awesome. Let's get away. Pull a turnip. Oh god. Throw him better. Come on, Peach. Come on. Alright. So you see that? You can just run at your opponent. Dude, she's mind gaming. She's mind gaming me so much. Peach, please. And even if you miss the instant throw, you still have the item. This is really hard because of the arc she throws the turnips at. You can also AGT out of an instant throw. So you can move towards them. And why you see me air dodging a lot is I'm not pressing the C stick fast enough after I air dodge. What, Peach? Why are you lucky with Peach? Guys, help. You can instant toss in melee? Did not know that. Come on, Peach. You can do it. Oh, press down B. Down B. Come on. Alright, much further away. Press down B. Oh. Come on. Also, another important thing to note is items bounce off of people's shields upwards in this game. So like with Link, if you throw a bomb at someone's shield, and you run up to them, throw the bomb at their shield, or throw the bomb at them and their shield, it'll bounce up, and you can air to catch it and instant throw it back at their shield. And you can do this over and over until their shield breaks, or the bomb explodes, or they roll, in which case the bomb will hit them. Or they spot dodge, in which case you have frame advantage because you threw the bomb into nothing, you can jab. Oh, you can't. Okay. I thought you said you can instant toss in melee. Yeah, you can. I learned how to instant toss in Brawl, so I know you can do it there. I guess I'll talk about practicing against computers a little bit. Now most people will have a kind of routine when they practice. They'll go through their tech skills stuff for maybe like 10 or 20 minutes. They'll practice whatever they think is necessary with their character. And then they'll go and they'll play against computers a little bit. And the reason you play against computers is to only pretty much to practice your combo game. You can't play against a computer and just like get better at the game on a fundamental level. You can only really sharpen yourself and sharpen your punishes. So you don't need the computer to be at a high level when you play it, because you don't want it doing a bunch of stuff. You just kind of want it moving around a little bit and kind of to act as a punching bag. So for example, like when I practice, I'll just practice against a level 3 computer. Now I want to practice like ledge handoffs, so I don't want him doing a ton of stuff. Oh boy. Even though computers in this game kind of do a lot of stuff. Man, I cannot do this. Training mode. Training mode. God, come on. I don't really know how to explain practicing against computers, except that you just do it to do combos. Ice climbers will do it to practice chain grabs. I mean, a lot of characters will do it to practice chain grabs. For example, like marathon spaces. I'm really just trying to show you guys this, which I died for.
No contest.
Why the hat? Why are you covering up the hair? But there's also, you know, some specific stuff you can practice. For example, like Link. I'll give a good Link example. You can also practice edge guarding pretty well with computers. So Link has this setup on spacies that almost guarantees a kill, and it works at almost any %. You grab them by the ledge and you back throw them. After you back throw, you turn around and jab. This covers jump. After you jab, if you hit them, you run off nair or up B. And if you don't hit them, it's because they're falling, so you run off nair. If they up B down here, you'll hit them, and if they jump, you jump reverse up B, your up B will knock them out of side B, and then you nair them. And this works, like, guaranteed against people. So this fox will come close to me. Come on, fox. Let me show you. Jab. Oops. Should up B. Problem is sometimes they'll just always pick the same option. And you want to find computers that don't always pick the same option, because I can just up B him here. It's kind of silly. Come on, fox, please let me get to the edge. But I can practice the jab variation, you know? I can practice back throw jab. Marth players, most notably Meaty King. Also, oh god, also enjoy practicing against computers. And I know Armada has even said he just practiced his combos a ton against computers, because, you know, there's it's better than practicing against nothing. Like this fox is DIing. Okay, so he's always DIing. No, see, he's DIing different ways. So, like, this would be a really good thing to practice. Level 3 fox, Marth, if you're trying to get the chain grab down. It's also a good way to practice, you know, type chasing. I mean, I was not DIing at all. I am a Marth player. I am not a Marth player. Am I going to CEO? Doubtful, but maybe. No, wobbling does not exist in PM. There is only one Ice Climber Infinite in PM, and it is so situational that I don't think we'll ever see it in a tournament. That Infinite is...
3, 2, 1, go!
If you grab someone by a ledge, this is possible in Melee as well. If you grab someone by a ledge, you can throw them to Nana, and Nana will always throw towards the edge, which means she'll always back throw if you're facing away from the ledge. So if I grab someone, I can down throw, grab with Nana, back throw. This is probably the worst stage to try this on. It is so freaking hard though, because you have to walk forward with Nana for it to even be possible. And you have to be in the situation where you grab them and your back is to the ledge, and in a specific spot. I don't know, I've practiced it for a while and I just don't see it being a viable thing. I guess some of the last things I wanted to bring up were spacing and practicing to be creative. And a lot of this stuff, you know, I found a lot of stuff while playing. I was actually like the first person to find an actual standing infinite with ICs and Brawl, and that was grabbing from a back throw without using a pivot. And that was just because I went into training mode and I just messed around for hours, just doing like random stuff. And this is a really important thing to do, even if you're just like doing things that seem stupid. This is how I developed all my ball tricks with Link. Any like flashy players probably also do this. They just go to training mode and they just screw around, and eventually like you might find something that's pretty cool or that might work. You don't need to be extremely pragmatic with what you're doing. Yeah, the ledge handoffs are not infinite though. For example, the other day, I was practicing combos on Sandbag. I don't know why, but I was. And I found the difference. This is a spacing thing. Normally with Lucario, you want to space with the tip and then cancel it immediately into something. But I started going for inside hits just to see if this would work, and it does. And if you notice the difference between this and between this, it's that the Aura Sphere hits them after dash attack, and this is entirely spacing dependent. And oh, damn it! And because the Aura Sphere hits them after the dash attack, it stops the momentum, which lets it link into other moves. For example, I can dash attack, Aura Sphere, down smash. See, that doesn't work because I spaced it wrong. That doesn't work because I didn't down smash. And I had this down the other day, but clearly I did not practice it enough. And the really cool thing about this is that it makes it so you can down smash someone or jab someone or combo someone at any percent with this spacing, because the Aura Sphere will just cancel their knockback. But it's really hard to get the shoulder hitbox in a match. Yes, Lucario's up taunt gives him aura. He gives him 5% aura. He needs 50 aura to get his thing. So you need to do 10 up taunts to get a full charge. Man, I'm really bad at this combo. I went the wrong way. Yeah, it's only his up taunt. I'm trying to show you guys this cool thing I found, which I'm sure other people have found. But no, you cannot top cancel it. That would be absurd. Why do I keep going in the wrong direction? I guess I could go into some question and answers. Or if anyone has anything they'd like me to talk about in regards to practice that I forgot, you can do that as well. Damn it! I was so close. Alright guys, so let's do... Alright, I'm already getting better at it. Do I have any preference for which characters to use practice combos? I like using big characters, but it really depends on what I'm practicing. If I'm practicing comboing fast fallers, I will use a fast faller. Other than that, you know, big characters are very good to practice combos on to just kind of get an idea. And if you're practicing something specific, you might want to go with a smaller character. How do you deal with Link's boomerang?
No content.
It is very hard to deal with Link's boomerang. Very hard. But basically, either your character has a meaty nair or a meaty move that can beat it, and if they do, you're in a much better situation. And if they don't, you really have to make use of wave dash out of shield and just aerial mobility, and staying on top of Link. So Link's boomerang comes out on frame 20. So if you hit his boomerang, it disappears and he can throw another one. Your goal with someone with a meaty hitbox that can destroy Ring is to shuffle an attack onto Ring, kill it, and then approach Link. And if he throws another boomerang, destroy that Ring and hit him at the same time. I need to program a Link that does nothing but throw Ring. And like this is useful. This is easier for faster characters, which is why Link has problems with faster characters more than other characters. Because I can just like nair then nair him. It's like nair Ring, nair Ring, nair Link, nair Ring, nair Link, nair. Let's see if the higher level Links do better. Boomerang is 0 on shield. The sweet spot is 0 on shield, which means Link can dash back before any punish options. But keep in mind, Link has the 4th slowest dash in the game. So if you air dash forward out of shield or read him correctly on his back dash, you can usually get some punishment off of it because he'll be in a bad position with his back facing you. He can also jab or down smash would be his fastest option after boomerang on his shield, and that you have to wait out the down smash, wave dash forward out of shield after down smash and punish, which is possible. Alright, come on, throw a Ring. And when you do get on Link, you want to stay on him. He has a 6-frame jump squat, second slowest jump squat in the game, which means his out of shield options are terrible. They are good options, they are just slow, and things that are slow in this game do not work well. His nair comes out on frame 4, but 6-frame jump squat, so good luck using that out of shield. Up B is slow out of shield. Up smash is probably your fastest option, aside from rolling or spot dodging and shield filling. So you don't have to worry as much when you're on top of him. So you really just want to stay on top of him. Hey, Sling Boomerang. Come on. No, I fell off. Alright, I'm not going to be able to show that. But basically, destroy Ring, get to Link before he can throw another one. Or red dash out of shield. Ring is very hard to deal with, so let me go through some more questions. Are there hitbox and frame data for PM anywhere? There's not really a large collection of it. You'll just kind of have to do it yourself in Brawlbox, but you do have to take into account the frame speed modifiers. And if you don't know how to look at hitbox data, then you're going to be providing wrong information. And there is a lot of wrong hitbox and frame data on Smashboards. So you have to really be careful about it. And if you're not sure, ask someone in the PMBR. Ask Standard Toaster, that guy, our Monk unit, those guys know what they're talking about with frames. Fireballs are a little bit easier, in my opinion, to deal with than Ring. Most characters have moves that destroy them. Pretty much any move in the game destroys it, actually, as long as it's not transcendent. Destroy fireballs. When you shield, Mario is at an advantage. If you're doing a retreating aerial to destroy fireballs or approaching him with it, as long as you're mixing it up, you should be okay. Just don't fall into patterns when dealing with projectiles, because that's the entire purpose of a projectile. Is to make you do something telegraphed, whether that be shield or jump. Anything that you're doing that's telegraphed is what the projectile user wants. And that's just an inherent advantage they have in neutral. How do you hit the bomb as there as Link? So Link boards like to call this bomb punting. and you Z drop the bomb. Pressing Z drops the bomb, and then you press Z again to hook shot. But you have to do it in a short hop at the apex of your jump. At the apex of your jump, drop the bomb. Okay? Apex jump, drop bomb. You know you're doing it right because the bomb will explode on the ground. Instead of, if you do it too early, it'll just lay there, or if you do it too late, it'll land on the ground. And then you want to hold backwards the entire time you're doing this. So as soon as you press Z, hold backwards, and then press Z again. So hold backwards, press Z. Hold backwards, press Z. Hold backwards, press Z. Hold backwards, press Z. You can even do double bomb drops, which are placing one on the ground. You see that arc they're going at? 2 bombs approaching your opponent at the same time. It's pretty awesome. Show that one more time. Whoops, too close. This is really hard to set up though. You can even do a triple one. Oh, I messed up. I'm not going to share the triple one because I've done it like 3 times. What other questions? One more question. I like using Squirtle and was wondering what I know about the character. I don't know much about Squirtle, unfortunately. I know how to hydroplane. Squirtle is a very mobile character. You want to make use of his mobility, and his mobility is entirely in his wave dash and turnaround functions. So like with his turnaround animation, if you're a Squirtle player, you probably already know this. You can keep the momentum from this animation, and through that you can do things like use full stage, things like grab or up smash. I think it's really cool. His side B is pretty good. Use his side B a lot. I don't know, I wish you could say more, but Squirtle is not a character I'm good with. So, can moonwalk apparently. He also has a nice little call tilt. I don't know. Good Squirtle players you can ask. Reflex is very good with Squirtle. Who else is good with Squirtle? Reflex might be the only person. Oh, Oro. Oro is actually really good with Squirtle. Sorry, I completely forgot I played Squirtle. If you have Squirtle questions, ask Reflex or Oro. They might help you out. Isn't the boomerang positive, neutral, and shield? What's red dash shield gonna happen? Run away. It's neutral on shield. Red dash out of shield covers the option of link dash back. And question, do you ever use Wi-Fi net play to practice when you are, as you said, alone? I mean, not for tech practice, but magic practice and stuff. That's a very good question. You know, I have been adamantly against Wi-Fi since forever. I played it in Brawl right when it came out, but I only played it for a couple of months, and then I stopped because I am a very calm, tolerant person. Things don't make me rage. You can ask anyone I've lost to in tournament. I'm a pretty nice guy. I'm always happy for my opponent. Losing on Wi-Fi makes me rage so hard because I just can't do what I want to do. That being said, I just got netplay. I'm on Dolphin right now, and I just got netplay, and I actually enjoy it. It's way better than Wi-Fi. So if you're looking for Wi-Fi or a Wi-Fi option in general, I highly recommend Dolphin netplay. There's a fabulous Reddit guide on it that you should look up. Just go to Google, type in Reddit Project M netplay. You'll find it. They tell you everything you need to know. And yeah, I like it. I have only played on it a few times because I set it up like 3 days ago, but I plan on playing it a lot more in the future. Maybe I'll even do some matches after this stream. What are some bread and butter combos for your best characters? Oh, there's so many questions. Bread and butter combos for my best characters. No, that's really matchup dependent. For Link, I like obviously dash attack into anything, boomerang into anything. No, with Link, I really like bomb setups. I'll do Z-drop, instant toss bomb. Z-drop noise makes them think you throw a bomb, they react to it, you throw the bomb after, hit them, start a combo off that. I really like back air combos, back air, waveland, jab, jab, grab. My most bread and butter combo with Link is jab, jab, down tilt. I absolutely love jab, jab, down tilt. It can be countered with CC, shielding, but I'll mix up my options, I don't always go to it. Lucario, dash attack up smash is my favorite bread and butter. It just links into so many things, jump canceling out of up smash. And I start almost all my combos with Lucario with dash attack. I really think that is the best way to play him, even though it's telegraphed, because his other options are just kind of poor and neutral. Try to answer these faster. Are you trying to explain why Link is not OP? No. I can't really give my opinion on Link being OP or not, because I work on the character. What do you find are some of Link's toughest matchups for me? Fox. Fox is by far the toughest matchup for me. This is only foxes who know the matchup. Not every fox does. If Fox knows how to deal with boomerang and how to stay on top of you and is technical, then I find it incredibly hard. Fast characters in general. Mario is another really hard character I find for Link. He's fast, his fireballs mitigate Link's projectiles a lot, and he can chain grab Link. Once he gets in on Link, even if you can chain DI the chain grab well, he has down throw jab, regrab, down throw jab, down smash, down throw, up air. He just combos Link really absurdly well, and he also edge guards Link well, which most characters have trouble with. What are the top 5 strongest in your opinion? No order necessary. Fox, Falco, Sheik, Wolf, Meta Knight. No order. Tips for overcoming nerves at tournaments. I got destroyed my first tournament, but played so much better in tournaments. You know, this is kind of hard for me to talk about because I've been going to tournaments since 2003, so I do not get tournament nerves no matter what anymore, no matter who I'm playing. And I haven't been getting tournament nerves for like 4 years. But one thing I do think helps is, this is going to sound weird, but make sure and eat before the tournament. Eating breakfast, for some reason for me, just always helped me tournament nerves. When I'm hungry, I felt a lot more jittery, and that jittery just kind of translated into nerves. And if you are eating breakfast and making sure like you're well fed, the only way to truly get over tournament nerves is experience. Go to as many tournaments as you can. Try to get in some games with the top players there before the bracket. That way you kind of know what you're up against. You'll be a lot less nervous going in knowing what you're up against than just in the blind. Yeah, just experience, really. It's a thing a lot of players struggle with. Have you gone over Link's bomb recovery? I have not. The best way to do a bomb recovery with Link. Turn off CPU, please. There. Do AGT, aerial glide toss, and if you need to bomb, I'll just go over the bomb jumping. So like that is the best way to do bomb recovery with Link. You jump, A dodge up, throw your third bomb with an AGT. If you don't know how AGT, go on the link boards. I'll show you. Bomb jumping, you want to AGT up, throw the bomb, and you want to up B and fall back into the bomb. So you don't want to do this. You don't want to go straight up, even though that worked, into the bomb. You want to hit it with the last hit of up B. So you want to do this, and you want to go forward and drift back. You see, notice how I drifted backwards into the bomb? You want to drift backwards, like that. Not quite that far though. It's kind of like a gradual drift. Like that. And you're just aiming to get that last hit to hit it. And you cannot bomb jump if your up B is stale. A lot of times bomb jumping will not work. Blah 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 blah. During experiment next time we come out, I'll crush you with my hands. Text great. Link probably won't seem as OP once we'll figure out other characters in the game. Do you even Ice Climber? I do play Ice Climbers quite a bit. I'm still developing a lot of stuff for them. I can show you guys a hilarious chain grab with Ice Climbers.
No contest.
I hope you want to see it.
Ice Climbers.
This is my anti-strong bad technology, so don't tell him. Alright, you guys ready for the anti-strong bad technology? Here we go. I find this chain grab hilarious. I'm not doing it very well. Alright.
No contest.
Long Shop, do you know anything about Yoshi and PM? I know nothing about Yoshi and PM. I'm sorry. He can jump out of shield. I heard it's pretty good. Is it possible to play Project M on Dolphin Emulator? I am playing Project M on a Dolphin Emulator right now. So yes. That is why my stream is such high quality. Do Ice Climber stuff. I will do Ice Climber stuff. I just did Ice Climber stuff. Reflex doesn't even play Squirtle. I have seen Reflex play Squirtle and played against a Squirtle, and I can assure you it's quite good, even if he doesn't play much. Prof is a good Squirtle. Ask Prof about stuff. Professor Pro. Eileen, tell me about Zero Suit Samus. She's incredibly fast with awesome baiting options. She's tricky on people's shields with things like jab jab, dash away, back air. She has a one-frame jab, which makes her tricky on people's shields. She has an expansive combo game, which is versatile. She's pretty hard to use. And you should watch Oro. Oro is by far the best Zero Suit in my opinion. That guy's awesome. Watch him. He knows what he's doing. Any tips to play as DK against characters that are not fast followers? Grab them, up throw, cargo throw, or cargo up throw forward air. Works even on most non-fast follower characters. Strong Bad knows a lot of DK stuff. I just know how to play against DK. Back air is your good way to get grabs. Back air to grab combos on a lot of non-fast followers. Go for that. Your combos are still mostly going to be the same. You just won't get the huge juggles. You're going to focus on stage positioning instead. Is Project M better on Dolphin Emulator or the Wii? Well, you have no chances of it lagging on the Wii. So it's probably better than the Wii. But you can have high quality stream and stuff on the emulator. If you have a high-end PC, I would say it's better on Dolphin. What are bad habits to try to avoid when practicing against CPUs? You just want to practice combos on CPUs. You don't want to just play against them like you would play against a normal person. Because if you play against them as you would play a normal person, you'll develop bad habits. Bad habits to avoid, I don't really know. You just don't play them like a normal person and you won't develop those bad habits. Only practice your combo game on them or tech skill or specific combos you're trying to get down. Who do you main, Nana or Purple? I main Nana. White Ice Climbers, Nanimane. Can I show some Lucas strats? Can show some Lucas strats. Actually helps develop Lucas. Not develop, but playtests get them put on. I should probably click on. Some really good shield pressure options for Lucas is Shine or Magnet. Magnet, double jump cancel forward air. That is just like the safest thing on shield ever. And it's pretty crazy. You can fall up out of it. You also want to practice double jump canceling PK Fire or PK Freeze. I can't do it, I suck. This grab game's very good. You should learn how to Decus. It's absurd. Like, look how far that goes. You can almost hit confirm side B into Decus. Be good at that. Double jump cancel side B Decus. It's crazy. I played Lucas before this version, and like all of his timings are different, so I can't do any of this stuff. Back air spikes, his down air meteors. Learn to tether cancel. That's useful for recovering. His tether is better at his up being like every way for recovering. You can grab the edge from really far away. Look at that. That's crazy. Why can I grab the edge from that far away with that little ass tether? Alright, that's Lucas stuff. Good Lucas player is Neon, very good Lucas player. Pink Fresh is good. There's a lot of good Lucas players actually. Neon is the most impressive, I think, though. You should watch him. Oracle, actually, sorry, I totally forgot Oracle. Oracle is an amazing Lucas. Oracle and Neon, watch those guys. Do you ever work on Dacusing with Link? I've seen a lot of your footage. You've seen me choose a guaranteed dash attack over a guaranteed Dacus. I like dash attack more because it does more follow-ups than up smash. And if you miss, you're less committed than up smash. That is why I don't Dacus much with Link. I don't think it's bad though. What are some good, combo strategies for beginners to competitive play? If you're a beginner to a competitive play, check out my video, Street Fighter's Guide. Street Fighter's Guide to Smash. I go over every new thing. It's focused on Melee, but it all applies to Project M. Watch that. It's a pretty cool video. Metal Music Man and myself made that. It's really well done. He has a much better voice than I do, and he narrates the whole thing, so if you're new, watch that. How's the matchup Link versus Falcon? There are a lot of Chicago Links. I think it's pretty good for Falcon, actually. Falcon's fast. He can get in. His nair will destroy Link's boomerang. His knee will destroy Link's boomerang. He's really good grab game on Link. It's probably evenish. Evenish or slightly in Falcon's favor. How do tournaments run PM? PM just requires you to have Brawl and an SD card, so everyone will just bring their Brawl discs with PM in there. And it's not too hard, because you don't need to mod anything. Can you turn off CPU and play in a level that doesn't let me... Oh, how can I do that? I do that by playing timed matches. Oh, cool, you can see my lesson here. Just make it infinite time, then you can turn off the CPU and play by yourself, by your lonesome.
2, 1, go!
What's a CRT? A CRT is a tube television. They do not lag because they do not have to upscale Wii's to 480, 720, or 1080p. Can you footstool chain grab? I always missed it. Barely. I don't know if it was too bad or it does not work. It does not work. You cannot footstool chain grab. As far as I know, I have practiced it quite a bit and I can do it. So, play Toon Link. I'm really bad with Toon Link. I might play him in a bit. I'm gonna try to get through these questions. No, Rygo, she still has a 1-frame jab. I'm pretty sure she has a 1-frame jab still, not 2-frame. You guys can quote me on that. If someone proves me wrong, then sure, but I'm almost positive it's 1-frame. I also hate fighting Sonic Village mascot. Spinning is not fun, but I do think Sonic is fine how he is right now. Do I have Sonic or Pikachu strats? No, I do not. Pikachu nair a lot. Watch Axe play. Sonic watch Wizard play. I'd like to hear about Pit if you know anything awesome. There is something incredibly awesome about Pit. The best thing about Pit, and it's the best thing ever, is that Armada plays him. Watch Armada play Pit, learn, be amazed. It is really awesome. I love Pit. He's a great fundamental character. Watch that guy. You don't need to know anything except Armada. Just watch Armada. What do you advise to watch for technically offensive Ike? Metroid. Metroid is a technically offensive Ike. That perfectly describes him. I have a lot of matches with him on my YouTube, which you can find down there somewhere. No, it's not down there. It's over there. Yes, MCGF, that was me. I provided all the information for that, and I worked with Metal Music Man for like 2 days straight doing that video. It was a lot of work. He edited it and he narrated it, so he did a lot of the hard work. I did a lot of the gameplay footage with him and stuff. Now, I did that video with an Xbox controller, and it was very hard. Ally also has a good IPS. How do you beat an aerial character with a grounded character? You punish their landings. You pay attention, try to make them waste their double jump. Play out of shield a lot. Way dash out of shield is your best friend. Watch out for empty hops into grabs. I'm pretty sure, Jolteon, that, I mean, I'm not positive by any means, but I'm pretty sure Zero Suits is still 1-frame. Don't watch Zero's Pit quite yet. Zero's a really good player, though, so he'll get there. Armada's Pit, though, that guy is the truth. Swedish sniper. Is the timing for Spacey's blasters different than Melee? Yes, actually. It shouldn't be different, but I find that I have to shoot the lasers a little bit later. With Falco at least, because I'm shooting them high. When I first started switching over, I shot them high. And I think that is because of the 1-frame issue. Alright, seems like that covered most of the questions you guys had. It has been an hour and a half. Probably a good time to wrap this up. Stick around for a second though. Alright guys, thanks a lot for watching. This was just kind of a spontaneous thing. I decided to do this like 2 days ago. I didn't have anything really written out for it. I've just kind of been winging it, so I'm sorry if I got on tangents or whatnot. But yeah, this is, I'm planning on doing this probably bi-weekly, maybe weekly if I have enough content. Give me some feedback on Smashboards, guys, or you can find me on Twitter, down there, facebook.com/Hylian, or youtube.com/Hylian88. I will type those into the chat. How does Gimmer do this while typing? Guys, please follow my Twitch. I will be doing more Smash content, maybe some PM Netflix stuff. I hold Smash Fest pretty often with Metroid, Ripple comes sometimes, Dark Atmos, some really great, amazing players. And I'm going to be doing more of these episodes. Just give me some feedback for what you guys would like to see. Maybe I can do some match analysis. I can have some guests on the show, other PBR members, or maybe like high-level players. Get some Cephalon, Flaminita, Strong Bad, someone, you know, in here to go over some in-depth stuff with their characters and their thoughts on the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a good day.